Hi, my name is Adula, and this is Deanna, and we're part of Closing the Gap, and today we're going to go around and ask Virginia Tech students about their thoughts on police reform.
Let's close the gap. One word to describe the police.
Controllers.
Okay.
People who have control.
I would say authority.
Yeah, authority, kind of intimidating.
Okay.
I guess safety comes to mind.
Probably intimidating.
Sucky.
A menace.
I would say intimidating.
I think entitled is a good word.
And what emotions do you feel when you're around police?
I usually get really scared. I'm not a big fan of guns, and just seeing the gun around their in their holster just gets me really worried.
I'd say nervous.
Yeah, a little unsettling, I guess. Go with.
Honestly, whenever cops are near me, it kind of makes me feel anxious sometimes or uncomfortable. Not even if I'm doing something bad, I don't know. I just feel like they can kind of get people to incriminate themselves sometimes, so I just try to avoid.
Got it.
Yeah, sometimes I feel maybe a little anxious, but I know it's important to stay cool and that if I haven't done anything wrong, I'm probably okay.
I don't feel anxious or I'm doing something I shouldn't do. I have to micromanage everything I do because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah, got it.
That's it.
I feel okay. I feel alright.
Intimidated.
Yeah, I'm definitely intimidated.
They make me nervous sometimes.
Okay.
Probably a bit scared, to be perfectly honest. You can't really see under the mask, but as a member of a couple of marginalized groups and just the history that police have had with these marginalized groups, I definitely feel probably less safe than I do safe around police officers, to be honest.
I feel, it depends on what kind of police. I've been around cool cops, bad cops, so it's more scared, timid, but then also hey, what's up, joyful.
It's like a lethal injection of historical pain. I don't know how to delve that deeper, but there's so many issues that as a black man I've had to deal with without having to be a part of directly. So when I see the police, it's like a lethal injection.
Should the police be demilitarized? Why or why not?
I don't think they should because what if a person they're trying to stop has a gun, what are they going to fight back with? But if a person doesn't have a gun or nothing crazy like that, I feel they shouldn't allow to be used physical force or guns.
I don't know if I think they should be allowed to have guns, but I don't know if I think there just needs to be different training. In other countries, I remember when I went to Europe, the cops were so chill there. They just kind of stand around, and I know they don't have guns or anything. And honestly, I feel it's fine there. I mean, I don't really have a problem with them having them, but I don't think they should be killing people necessarily with them for no reason.
Got it.
I think I've seen a lot of cops recently wear riot shields and stuff. I don't understand what the need for that is. Whatever. Maybe there is a need that I just don't know about. But sometimes I think it's important for them to be armed because I don't know if I trust the people around me. So yeah.
I think they should be. They have a lot of funding, and I think that a majority of the problems that the police do have to work with could be solved without violence.
Yes, I believe they should be demilitarized, and we should put a lot of those funds more into social welfare programs because a lot of times police aren't ready to fix a lot of the problems they get called out for. They aren't trained to deal with certain circumstances. So we should put money into professionals who are.
Yeah, the training is definitely lacking for the situations that they get put into, and then it causes a lot of problems and a lot of more harm than I think you need.
To a certain extent, yeah. I think that some weapons they carry, we've seen before, excessive use of force makes it much easier for police to act in a way they shouldn't. But yeah, I think so.
I think some of the weapons they have are unnecessary. I don't think they need to be that aggressive or powerful. So I think my answer to that is so yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely, because a lot of the problems that the police face are tasked dealing with are because of other social issues that require more funding than they probably should get. And I feel like a lot of the, for lack of a better word, militaristic toys that the police get aren't really necessary to solve the problems at their base cause. And things like funding poorer areas or social services would probably do better in the long run.
Well, personally, I would say that they need to, because you see all these, news articles and videos from places in riot where these police are in full gear, throwing tear gas, hurting people. And, one side, maybe they have to do that to contain the riot, but also it kind of makes it look like a war zone. It's scary. It's like an us versus them thing. Or I think there could be a more like peaceful way to resolve it versus just like attacking.
No, I don't think so, because, they got to keep us safe. Everything going around here especially, I don't think we should do that to them.
I think that it's not about whether or not they're demilitarized, but it's about the structure of the organization itself and how they use what they have at their disposal. And on top of that, it's about what comes after you demilitarize these individuals. Are they going to, do what everybody else did during the drug trade, and yeah, that is outlawed, but I'm going to find another way to get it. And I'm going to, continue doing that because that is what I want to do. So take away their guns, take away their batons, take away their words, but you won't be taking away their power. And that's what needs to be controlled and mitigated, because there's a lot of risks. There's a lot of risks that come with a change, any change that is. Yep.
Who do you call when you're in trouble?
I call my parents and my best friends.
Okay.
Probably my mom or my parents.
Okay.
Not the police, but I'd say someone I trust, probably a loved one.
My parents.
Okay.
Friends usually, or family.
Yeah, probably my mom or my dad.
Well, the police.
Myself.
First I'll call my mom, but if I'm really in trouble, I'll probably call the police. If like a robbery happened or something like that, I'll probably call the police.
If there is something physically wrong, I would probably call 911, but other than that, my parents.
Do police officers get enough credit for protecting the community?
I think they get more than enough credit. I think a lot of the times the situations the police are involved in, it kind of escalates the situation instead of de-escalating and figuring out the issue and solving the problem.
No.
Definitely not.
I feel like a lot of times they do get villainized a lot in media, but I do hear good stories too. So sometimes I feel like it's a balance.
Yeah, I feel like they definitely get credit. A lot of specific stories, like just person to person. I don't know. Just in general, probably not a lot.
I feel like they're a lot more local heroes than they are, across the nation, across states.
I don't think so. I think people are right in that a lot of things happened in the past that made people a little skeptical towards the police, but I think there are many officers in the campus that are, always there to protect us, and I think we should give them more credit for that.
I feel like they get the right amount of recognition.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Please make sure to check out our discussion this Thursday at New Classroom Building at 7 p.m. Hope to see you there.